race for the World Series crown is down to 8. And a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Denard Span will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis.
And he's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Out of second, left fielder Jason Worth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch coming. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here's another 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Wilson Ramos will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. The next pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And this won't be in time as Worth's able to swipe second base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game 1 here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys know that they mean business. And they've got an early opportunity to do just that.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Rounding third is Worth on his way home, and the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
You talk about a great at-bat. Anytime you can make a pitcher burn through double-digit pitches, and then finish it off with a base hit that drives in a run, that might be the best at-bat he'll have all year.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
He waits, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Washington leads this one 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The number 1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Coco Crisp.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Full count pitch on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that's going to get over the head of Desmond to short. It's a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swinging on 3-0, and it's going to pay off as this is going to get through into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Alan Craig will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
None out, runners at first and second. Strasburg on 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Desmond for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Craig. It's a double play.
Well, they were hoping maybe to get something going here in the first. They get 2 on, nobody out. But then this is a big letdown here as their number 3 hitter comes in and bounces into the double play.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Come on, Cardinals.
On the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score. And they get that run back here in the first.
That's a good at-bat right there. He comes through with a 2-out RBI to make sure they get something out of this inning after that double play nearly wiped things out.
Yadier Molina will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Well, for me, it's a little surprising so far that as good as these 2 pitchers are, both of them have had trouble in the very first inning.
Let's go, Cardinals.
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
MVP.
2-0 count, the pitch, outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's ready. Now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. All tied at 1-1. Adam LaRoche leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 25, Adam LaRoche.
Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Get out of here, DC.
1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 2 quick outs here in the second. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Anthony Rendon will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A 1-2 from Wainwright. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Johnny Peralta will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And here's the four-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First three pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Worth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now, Adam Wainwright. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Steven Strasburg will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch to him. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
So 1 away for Denard Span. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Time to put those glasses back on.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. So 1-2 with one away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Jason Worth will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 1-0 home. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, and it remains a 1-all tie. Coco Crisp will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Center fielder, Coco.
Now the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down.
Man, he get flat out wide. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch swung on and sent on the ground down to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Right fielder,
Alan Craig will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Matt Adams will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Bryce Harper will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. Ball 2.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a shot toward right center. Base hit.
Now batter, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 one more time. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First pitch on the way. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he drops it. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And LaRoche will just take this to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. His first homer here in the series, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
The shortstop.
Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Johnny Peralta.
Swinging a hard hit grounder down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Strasburg on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Colton Wong will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Come on, Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that's going to get over the head of Desmond at short. It's a base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Adam Wainwright will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
2 out with a man at first. 3-1 on the way. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Coco Crisp will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Hey now, let's go. Now's our chance. Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Base in here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 3-1 is on the way. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there, and they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 for the Redbirds here, and it comes on this Matt Holliday home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Adam LaRoche will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hitters count 2-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Go back to 1.
First pitch coming. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Low roller, and he barehands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0 on the way. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it beat it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Matt Carpenter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Alan Craig will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Here's Matt Adams now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. On the ground to third. One there. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Steven Strasburg will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The pitcher number 37, Steven Strasburg.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Denard Span will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Jason Worth will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Yadier Molina will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The next pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Grounded to third. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Matt Holliday will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Let's make it a 2-day holiday.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pitch on the way.
Here we go. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Bryce Harper will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said.
Wilson Ramos will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Wainwright still with just the 1 run allowed through 6 1/3. The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes a 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Ryan Zimmerman will come in now with 2 away. And to this point, at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One-two. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Drew Storen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Drew Storen.
Colton Wong will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here he helps himself out with the bat too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position to the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 now to Coco. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at this. And this is going to get right over the head of LaRoche. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. Matt Carpenter will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors to lead the runs.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
He's ready now. The pitch lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
He'll be kicking himself here. Just a strike away from stranding that runner at second, but this ball finds a gap out there, and now we'll have to deal with a runner on third and 2 away.
William Kapler will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
William Kapler.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here now is Alan Craig. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. On the way. Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Here's the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 1-2 delivery. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Adam LaRoche will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Adam LaRoche.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
The pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you've got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. He'll try again 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ian Desmond will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control. I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Anthony Rendon will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. So 1-2 with one away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. I figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here it is, the 3-0. And this will be fouled away. Now the 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, that's the 2nd walk of the inning here, and really, that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Denard Span will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
2 down, runners at first and second. The 1-0 home. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Let's get a hit.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Now here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here he comes on 2-2. Got him.
And as a hitter, the thing you hate about this is that you have to have consistency. If this was a strike in the second inning, then that's fine. But if this was a ball earlier and now it's a strike, I mean, what's changed? That's what ticks guys off. Just keep it consistent.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now the pitch. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. One on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jason Worth will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Jason Worth.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Bryce Harper will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, that's 2 really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.